things or taking things off people, whatever. But I don't have the fucking time. There's a gym right in Mayo every week. I've got to be, I see all these boys, they go to the gym, spending fucking an hour and a half in the gym, 2 hours on the phone, wasting time. I don't have time to spend the guts of 12 hours in the gym every week. I've got to be at home, making the dinner, maybe on Facebook, maybe out fucking moving things or taking things off people, whatever. But I don't have the fucking time. There's a gym right in Mayo. It's called the Dinosaur Boys. Big stocky boys. They're fucking big now. And they lift. But they're wasting too much time in the gym. Like, I knew a lad there now who's in the gym for 4 hours. And he must have done about fucking 20 minutes work. I don't know if he's gay now or not, like, but he was hanging around an awful lot just in a pair of shorts, no top on him. And he was rubbing oil into himself. And I don't even think he lifted one weight in there, to be honest. And I said, Jesus, I think you're in the wrong fucking place, Horace. And he said, well, sure, I'm here to work out. So whatever, I said, but I'll show you a faster way, right, to get fit. Speed weights. And he goes, what the fuck is speed weights? And basically, speed weights is when you do the weights very fast, right? You just get them done fast. So I could do all my gym work. I could do 6 hours of gym work in 20 minutes. That's a saving of fucking 5 hours and fucking 40 minutes, you know what I mean? That's a lot of time to be saving. I mean, you could learn a language in 5 hours. And then the 40 minutes, then you could be doing whatever you want to do, So, I mean, don't be wasting your time in the gym, lads. Sometimes, if you can't afford a gym or you can't afford to fucking pay a lad to work out, what I normally do is I'd use, like, man-made stuff. Like a block or something, and I pick it up and I start doing loads and loads of weights, and then, that block will go into a wall then, so it's got 2 uses. And that's brilliant. Or else if you want to use, like, God-made stuff, you can use a tree, push against a tree as long as you can, or even go up against a wall. One day before I was up against the wall and I pushed it for a good hour, and Jesus, I was fucking ripped after. I went down the pub and the lads were buying me pints because they said, you're in great shape. I'm going to buy you a few pints because of that, because I was one of the biggest lads in the pub of the day. And they were buying me pints. I know, I should have been there. It was a funeral, I didn't know him, but they said, you're in great shape. I'm going to buy you a few pints because of that, because I was one of the biggest lads in the pub of the day. And they were buying me pints. I know, I should have been there. It was a funeral, I didn't know him, but I got fucking steamed anyways. And I was in great shape, and it was one of the best days of my life. I know someone had to die for that, but